Good day, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Susan, and we're going to do a nice little yoga, 30-minute yoga class today. But today I thought maybe we're going to move just a little bit more, all right? I'm going to do some classes that are just a little bit more mellow, a little bit more stretching, a couple of postures. Today I thought I'm going to kick it up a little bit, do a little bit more, all right? So everybody comfortable on their sit bones. Back is nice and straight, shoulders are relaxed. For our pranayama today, we're going to sit in Namaste Mudra, hands right on your heart center. And this balances the ego and the heart, connects with our higher self, and it's also a salutation. The spirit in me respects the spirit in you. Close your eyes. Let's take a nice long smooth breath together, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Continue on your own personal pranayama for the next 2 minutes. Just relax those shoulders, close your eyes, just breathe. Nice long, full, smooth breath. Inhale completely. Always suspend your breath just for a couple of seconds and exhale fully. Try to slow things down. Now it's time to drop your day and settle your mind and to set an intention for your practice today. Focus on any situation in your life that needs guidance from your higher self. It's time to lower the heart rate, lower our blood pressure, and lower our anxiety level. Try to find stillness in mind and body. Slowly bring yourself out of your pranayama. You can open your eyes if you like. Let's rub our hands vigorously to activate our hand chakra. Hands onto your heart center. Let's take a nice long smooth breath together to tune in. Inhale. One more breath. Just slow it down. And on your next exhale, I'd like you to drop 3 fingers. Keep the index fingers together, preparing for Jupiter Mudra. And on your next exhale, I'd like you to reach up all the way. Sitting nice and tall on those sit bones. Let's wake up that physical body. Let's wake up that spine. Reach up. Always remember, do what you can. Respect your limitations. If you can't do something, don't do it. Or you can always pull back. Now breathing into Jupiter Mudra, which is good luck and expansion, are activated. When together, focus your energies on breaking through barriers for 1 more breath. And on the exhale, release the hands and inhale into a gentle back bend. One more breath. On the exhale, come down all the way, gentle with your shoulders. Hands right on the floor with a straight spine. Make sure you keep your head level with your spine. Try and hinging with the hips. Take your breath, and on the exhale, let's see if we can crawl our fingers. Let's reach. Go as far as comfortable. And those of you who want to go a little deeper, you can do this as well on your forearms. And let's start lengthening the spine, releasing the shoulders and releasing the muscles in your back. For 1 more breath. On the next exhale, stay low and let's shift our body weight to the left. The weight's on the left thigh, right hip stays on the floor, and reach. Really feeling a wonderful stretch into the right side of your body, the shoulder all the way down right into the hip. Breathe, keep that breath going, connect with the breath, slow it down. On the next exhale, I'd like you to shift your body weight, so go all the way to the other side, moving slow and gentle. The weight's on the right thigh, left hip stays on the floor. Here again, reach. Try to relax those shoulders. Close your eyes if you'd like, breathe. And let's wake up the left side of our body. Now from here, I'd like you to engage all the muscles in your face. So let's really start releasing the tension we hold in our face. So I want you to really just squeeze all the muscles as tight as you can and just kind of purse your face up and hold it. And then let it go. Let all that tension filter through your body and sink into the ground for 1 more breath. On the next exhale, come back to center. Come up nice and slow all the way. All right, hands on the lap. Roll the shoulders out. Just roll them out. So from here, let's get into our little butterfly or bound angle pose, all right? So from here, let's start waking up, releasing the inner thighs, start waking up those hips, the tight buttocks, and also the pelvic floor, the groin area. So from here, if you want to just stay right here, you can stay here and just relax and breathe. But if you want to put your hands on your ankles, we're going to lean forward and gently press on your knees. So whatever feels best for you. On the exhale, lean forward. If you are, keep your head level with your spine and don't press down on those knees too hard. Try to relax your thighs, relax your hips. And just go to the place that feels the best. You don't have to force the stretches. Just let it happen. Let your breath guide you. Follow the rhythm of the breath. The breath is the same breath that you have now. It's the same breath that you're going to have in 10 minutes and 20 minutes. So just slow it down. On the exhale, come up all the way. All right. Let's stay in this position a little bit longer if you can. And I want you just to put your left hand onto the floor. Just reach out a little bit. Now with a straight spine, reach out with the right arm. Inhale up. And exhale, reach up to the ceiling. If you want, you can soften the left elbow and you can reach over a little bit to the left. Make sure that you're lined up, everything, so you're not tilted forward or leaning back. And let's get a nice lateral stretch onto the right side of the body. Try to relax your legs. Breathe. And on the next exhale, come up all the way to the other side. Right hand on the floor with a straight spine. Let's go. Inhale up. And exhale over. Or just reach up, whatever feels good for you. You can soften your elbow or you can keep your arms straight, whatever feels good. But always being aware of your alignment. Line things up the best as you can. On the exhale, come up all the way. Perfect. All right, so from here, I want you to straighten the left leg. Right foot into the cusp of the knee, or along the calf area is fine, but you don't have to bring it up any higher. Let's do a nice single leg stretch. Let's get some movement. Let's stretch out the hamstring, the back of the leg. Both hands onto the knee, onto the left knee. Now make sure you're sitting nice and tall. Keep your head level with your spine again, trying to hinge with the hips. On the exhale, either just lean forward, but if you want to go a little further, absolutely slide your hands down, and if you want to grab your feet, grab your foot. Try to relax your knee and your thigh, the left leg. Breathe. And on the exhale, come up slowly. Always moving your body very gently and slowly. Now let's get into our staff or our twist pose from here. All I want you to do is lift up the knee, keep your foot into the cusp of the knee if you can. But if you need to slide it down, absolutely a little bit. And let's go into our half staff twist. Left hand onto the right knee, right hand behind the back. Take your breath. On the exhale, look over the right shoulder, gently pressing on the right knee to the left. Keep your back straight, shoulders are relaxed. Gentle spinal twist. Ease yourself into your twist pose. You don't have to torque your back, even if you move a little bit. It doesn't matter. It all revolves around the breath. The breath is there to guide you. Feel it. Listen to the breath. One more. On the exhale, come back to center. All right, let's go to the other side. Straighten the right leg. Left foot into the cusp of the knee. Or like I said, if you want to slide it down a little bit to the calf area, that's fine. And let's see if we can stretch the back of the right leg. Let's work on that hamstring. All right. Straight spine again. Take your breath. And on the exhale, either just lean forward, or if you'd like, if you're a little bit more flexible or a little stronger, you can go a little further down, or you can even grab your foot if you'd like. One more breath. On the exhale, come up slowly. All right, let's go right into our twist pose. So gently bring the knee up. Adjust your foot if you need to. But into the cusp. I don't want you to have it up too high though. Cusp of the knee or lower is fine. Right hand on left knee. Left hand behind the back. Take a breath to center always. Exhale, look over the left shoulder. Now always remember that everything we do, the stretches especially, ease yourself into it, even if you move just a little bit. If you decide you want to go a little deeper, do it on your exhale. Or if you need to back up, absolutely. Now into our gentle twist pose, half staff twist, and this is going to release that spine, keeping it nice and flexible and agile and supple. Releasing the nerves, the blood vessels, the muscles up and down your spine. On the exhale, slowly come back. And let's straighten that leg. All right. Staff pose. Being aware of your posture, sitting nice and proud on those sit bones. Back is nice and straight, shoulders are relaxed. And I want you to point your toes. Today we're going to reach out with both arms. Bring them down a little lower. Spread those fingers. Bend at the wrist and slightly turn them out to the baby finger. Relax those shoulders. Breathe. Releasing, stretching, lengthening. Flex or the extension muscles along the top of the forearm into the wrist, into the hand. And on the exhale, straighten the hand, bring it up. Now I'd like you to just gently, right hand pulling back on the left. And then when you're ready, we'll go to the other side. Releasing the hand, the wrist, and the flexor muscles. And release. All right, relax your legs and your feet. Bring your hands up. Today we're going to work the fingers, but we're just going to pull on the fingers. So I want you to follow the rhythm of the breath and just gently pull back on the fingers. You don't really have to crack your knuckles, but just get a nice deep stretch and let's decompress all those tight muscles, releasing the discomfort of tight nerves and blood vessels. And that goes for every move we make. It's exactly what's going on. They're called eccentric muscle contractions. Working on joint stability as well. Give a nice little stretch and let's really stretch those fingers out. Loosening up the tight fingers. If you have arthritis in your fingers, this is a really nice little stretch to do as well. And then release. Spread them open. Really get a deep stretch. And then relax your hands. Just relax them. And then I want you to shake them out. Shake. And release the tension in the hands. All right. All right. So let's work those ankles. Open up a little bit. Now all I want you to do here is I just want you to play piano with your toes and let's work those fingers again. Wiggle the toes as much as you can and let's round the ankles. You can move a little faster if you'd like. Let's just kind of loosen things up, but keep your breath going nice and slow. Go the opposite way, just roll. Make sure you're sitting tall. Perfect. All right. I'm shortening our stretches because I have a little bit more movement, a few more postures I'd like to work on today. So from here, let's get into our table. All right, so onto your hands and knees. Now always remember that if you need extra padding for your wrist or your knees, you can double up your mat. You can use a little pillow, a thin pillow or a blanket. And I always have these little pads that I provide for my students that I've cut up. In any case, or go on your fists if you need to. Your wrists are a little tender. Into table now, ankle to knee, knee to hip, knees are hip distance apart, elbow, shoulders, wrists lined up, head is level with your spine. Perfectly lined up. Let's do some cat and cow together. Inhale up, sacrum up, C-scoop spine. And on the exhale, arch the back, chin to chest, belly button to spine. Try to relax your thighs while you're doing this. Keep going. Follow the rhythm of the breath. Up. Breath in motion, meditation motion. This is a wonderful little movement to release, lengthen the spine, release upper back. This is a wonderful stretch for your lower back. Cat and cow. And when you finish your last little cat, bring yourself to table. Shake your hands out if you need to. Release those wrists. We're going to get right into our flow today, our vinyasa. So we're going to start with our little puppy. All right. So from table, preparing for puppy, take your breath. Exhale, rock back slightly. Slide forward. You can rest on the forearms. Open up the elbows wider, forehead on the floor. This is one version. The full version of the puppy would be elbows off the floor, arms are straight, head, forehead on the floor as well. You can do either one. Very nice stretch for your upper back and shoulders. One more breath. Exhale, child's pose. Lean back. Open up the knees. Come into your balasana. Now make sure your head and your neck are supported. Rest them on your forehead, your stacked fists. Stacked hands are on the floor. Child's pose. One more breath. Exhale, table, into table. From here, preparing for our left low lunge. Take your breath. Exhale, left low lunge. Now, into the lunges, the low lunges, make sure everything is lined up. Ankle to knee, knee to hip, ankle to knee. Always being aware of your alignment. Bones are stacked one on top of the other, keeping everything nice and safe, especially those knees. All right. Preparing for low lunge, warrior. Take your breath. Exhale up. This is going to challenge your balance as well. Relax the shoulders, breathe. Low lunge, warrior. Preparing for gate pose, take your breath. Exhale, hands on the hips. Exhale, left leg out. Line it all up. Everything is still nice and lined up. Foot is on the floor. Left hand palm up. Make sure you're nice and tall. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale over. And this is the gate or the beam. One more breath. Exhale onto the knees. Preparing for variation of the camel pose. Let's inhale up. Exhale, lean back slightly. This is just one, like I said, a variation of the camel pose. Very deep stretch for your quads. Working the spine as well. You feel it into your abdominals as well. One more breath. Exhale. Hands on the hip, preparing for gate pose to the right. On the exhale, leg is out. Make those little adjustments. Always take the time. When you go from posture to posture, you have time, set yourself up so that you're safe and you're nice and lined up. All right, everything is still lined up. Palm up, straighten that spine. Let's go. Inhale up. And if you can, you don't have to lean forward. If you just want to keep your hand here, that's your arm here, that's fine. For those of you who want to go a little deeper, absolutely. Keep that breath going. The breath is the same. Slow it down. Preparing for our low lunge, right low lunge from here. Exhale. Inhale up. Low lunge warrior. Perfectly stable, nice and balanced. Low lunge. Exhale, come down. So stay in the position you are in right now. I'm going to move around a little bit so that I can make sure you can see what I'm doing. From here, we are going to get into our downward dog. Take your breath. On the exhale, dog. Now, if you have to get into table first, absolutely, and then get into your dog. Move your feet back a little bit. Find that place of balance and comfort in your downward dog. Tail is up high, back is straight, head is hanging down, shoulders are relaxed. Preparing for three-legged dog, right leg off the floor on the next exhale and up. And it doesn't matter how high, just get it off the floor. Working upper body strength, balance, and working that right hip. One more breath. Exhale down, prepare to go to the other side. Take your breath. Exhale, left leg up. Back to dog on the next exhale. Let's walk ourselves up to mountain. On the exhale, walk up. Come up nice and slow, all the way up. All right, into mountain. Roll the shoulders out, shake the hands out, release the tension, shake those legs out if you have to. Roll the shoulders out. All right, mountain. Feet are hip distance apart, nice and anchored to the floor. Let's take a couple of breaths right here. Relax, being aware of your posture. Breathe. Inhale, arms up, shoulder height. Exhale, palms up to the ceiling. Inhale into a gentle back bend. Preparing for ragdoll on the next exhale. Exhale, swan dive, hinging up the hips. Come down, soften your knees and hang out. Just let your arms hang down, relax those shoulders, ragdoll. One more breath. On the exhale, bend the knees, come up nice and slow. Reverse the blood flow so you don't get dizzy. Roll the shoulders out. Coming to the front of the mat. Preparing for our pyramid. Take your breath. On the exhale, step back with the right leg. Nice wide step. Back foot's on an angle, and make sure that you're nice and lined up. Hips, knees, ankle, and foot are nice and lined up. Let's go. Inhale up. Exhale. Big breath. Exhale, hinging up the hips. Now this is engaged pyramid, hands on the knees. Head is level with your spine. For those of you who are practicing yogi or yoginis and you want to go all the way down, get into your full pyramid. Stay in this position. I'm just moving around so that you can see what I'm doing. Perfectly balanced, preparing for warrior two. Take your breath. Exhale, bend the knee, push yourself up, find your lunge, come up. Windmill, right arm over. Should be staring at the fingers of the left fingers of the left hand. Relax the shoulders, straighten that spine. Now, checking your lunge, you should be able to see the tip of the toe from the tip of the knee. And what that means is that everything is nice and lined up. We really want to take care of those knees. Warrior two. Preparing for 5-star, take your breath. On the exhale, straighten left leg, turn your heels to the right. 5-star, relax the shoulders. Now check for tension while you're here. Release your knees and thighs. If they're tight, let them go. Release your buttocks, just relax those shoulders, breathe. From here, let's get into warrior two on the other side. On the exhale, turn your feet to the right, find your lunge, warrior two. Now, if your arms get tired, you can bring your arms down a little bit lower. Just don't bring them up any higher if your shoulders are tired. Straighten it all out, bring those hips out a little bit, line everything up. Preparing for pyramid with the right leg, take your breath. On the exhale, straighten right leg, windmill, left arm down, pyramid. Engaged on the knee or all the way down. For one more breath. On the exhale, hands on the floor. Preparing for child's pose. Open up the knees a little wider. Take your breath on the exhale. Lean back. Now, like I said earlier, head and shoulders, make sure they're always supported. Rest them on your stacked fist. You can also rest your forehead if you want on your block. Doesn't matter. On your stacked hands or on the floor. And let's take a little rest into our child's pose, absorbing the benefit of our practice so far. Balasana. Now's the time to thank yourself for being here right now on your mat, resting, breathing, and just slowing things down. Stepping away from the outside world for a little while, finding a little peace and quiet, sanctuary, maybe re-energizing, refocusing, or just maybe turning everything off. Just turn it all off. That's a good thing too. On the next exhale, slowly bring yourself up. Out of your child's pose, let's get ourselves onto our backs. So lay down, come down nice and slow. Back is nice and grounded, shoulders are relaxed. Keep your knees bent. Let's give ourselves a nice big hug. On the exhale, bring the knees up and hug and rock. Relax those shoulders. Really releasing the spine, giving yourself a lovely back massage. Rock and breathe. Close your eyes. Let's do some little circles to the left, focusing on the lower back. Keep that breath going. Hopefully your breath is exactly the same. as it was a few minutes ago, as when we started the class. Let's do go to the right, little circles. And let's focus on releasing that lower back. Knees to center, soles of the feet onto the floor. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, let them fall shoulder height. Preparing for twist pose, take your breath. On the exhale, drop your knees to the left as you look over the right shoulder. You can straighten your legs a little if you'd like. Don't worry if your knees don't touch the floor. Just try to relax. Don't force your body. They only end up there where they are. I can't get mine to the floor either, so it doesn't matter. It's a nice stretch for your spine. One more breath. On the exhale, slowly bring them up over your body, slowly and gently. Let's go to the other side. Take your breath. On the exhale, drop your knees to the right as you look over the left shoulder. One more breath. On the exhale, bring them up. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, let them fall over your head. And I want you to straighten your legs one at a time. Breathe. Now reposition your arms. If this bothers your shoulders, reposition your arms if you need to. And just stretch your body out. Fingertips to the tips of your toes. Make yourself nice and long. Let your body sink into the ground, feeling heavy. Heavy with relaxation. Calm. Refocused. For one more breath. On the exhale, slowly bring your hands to the side of your body, palms facing the ceiling. Hands are open to receive guidance from your higher self. And let's prepare for our closing. Savasana, meditation, relaxation, reflection time. However you choose to bring this into your practice today. Resting comfortably in your corpse pose. You can bend your knees if you'd like for comfort if you need to. You can lay on your side if you'd like. At this point, if you have a blanket or a pillow, make yourself comfortable. In Savasana, you can stay here for a few extra minutes if you like. You can stay here as long as you'd like. I have to cut it a little bit short. Let your mind, your body, and your soul absorb the vibrations of the bells. Bring in your own energies to its appropriate frequency. Slowly bring yourself back into the room, back into your space. Bring life back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes if you'd like. And when you're ready, very slowly bring yourself back up to our cross-legged Sukhasana position or any seated position at this point that is comfortable for you. Back is straight, shoulders are relaxed, sitting nice and tall in your sit bones. Let's bring our hands together and let's rub them vigorously to activate our hand chakra. Hands onto your heart center. Close your eyes. Let's take a nice long smooth breath together to tune back out. Om Shanti 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 Sat Nam. Shanti Shanti, peace, peace, may love and light be with you always. Namaste. All right, all done. Nicely done, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me today. I know sometimes I have to move a little bit faster because I'm only trying to keep this to 30 minutes. So if you find you want to repeat this class again, and in the future, I think what I'll probably try to do is maybe do a two-part so we can get a whole hour in. So we're going to work on that as well. All right, so have a lovely day today, and it's raining right now, but it's always sunny in our minds. All right, take care, and we'll see you soon.